Hi everyone, Saenz-Lee with Meritage Homes. What I want to talk to you about today are important questions to ask when you're looking for a new home, and these are questions you want to ask our competition, other builders that you're looking at. These are things that typically everyone else is missing that we are able to provide you when you buy a Meritage home. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the attic temperature, okay? Typically on a two-story home, you're going to notice a huge difference in temperature from the first level to the second level because of that heat. With our homes, the good news is, if you were to ask me the question of, do you feel a difference between temperature downstairs and upstairs? I would say, no, you don't. And here's why. Where have you seen a hole that is open like this, watch, that is completely open like this, and still be able to feel cool? No tricks. I don't know if you can see the temperature, but it shows that it is only 73.6 degrees upstairs. How amazing is that? Typically on any other home, what happens is when you open up that attic, you're gonna feel that huge rush of heat come right at you, okay? And it's typically about 140 degrees in hot summer days. The reason being is because the other guys, older homes or the Energy Star builder, is going to use the typical tech shield. They're gonna throw in a little bit of cellulose or fiberglass insulation, and then they're going to fiberglass the rest of the house. Guess what? That's not gonna work the same way, because then that heat's still coming in. The tech shield does help, but it's not gonna provide the same efficiency and energy like our homes do. With a foam insulation, you see, we spray it in the 4 parameters of the wall, as well as the decking of the roof right there, instead of tech shield. What that does, it creates like a jetty, like a refrigerator, okay? And that, my friends, is what makes your home more energy efficient, okay? Better air quality for spray foam insulation makes it better, cooler home. The next thing I wanted to show you is why temperature works, okay? All windows may look the same, but they're not gonna function the same way as far as energy efficiency functionality. And here's why. This right here is going to be a dual pane, no low E glass window, okay? All the other builders and resale homes have this. Here is going to be what we included, dual pane, low E, that's included. So, if you were here right now, I would ask you to feel the window and you would feel a significant difference, okay? And here's how. When you put your hand on traditional window, it feels much hotter. When you put your hand on a dual pane low E glass window that we include, you can feel a huge difference in it feeling cool. What does that mean, guys? That means it's going to function better. It's going to provide you money, save money on your electric costs as well. One additional feature, right, to have. So bullet points here are that our windows are going to save you money on electric costs, as well as make your house more comfortable as well. Something to remember. Let me show you something cool. So the foam insulation that we use not only saves you money on making your house more energy efficient, saving you on your electric bill, providing better air quality, all that kind of good stuff that we talked about earlier, right? Just one more thing I wanted to add as well for now. The foam insulation will also reduce noise up to 4,000 times. 4,000 times! So imagine having a family gathering inside your home, all right, having music, loud music, and not have to worry about what your neighbors behind you, to the side of you, or to the right of you have to think, because it's not gonna bother them. I'll show you. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Right now, I'm walking into our model home. I'm inside. We're about to walk outside where I have the radio playing on my other phone. Okay, ready? Do you hear anything? I don't. Watch this. Do you see that? You hear the music jamming, all right? So I'm about to go back inside and show you. No noise, no noise. Wow. Let's talk about appliances. We at Meritage Homes include appliances standard, and there's additional appliances that we also include as an option. But all our appliances that we offer, whether standard or optional, are Energy Star, okay? The reason I'm mentioning that is because our appliances are gonna save you about 50% on your water usage, especially, for example, our washer and dryers. If you add a washer and dryer as an option, What that is supposed to do is use about 50% of the water usage without compromising the functionality or the performance of the item itself, okay? So an extra feature to have and that peace of mind knowing when you buy a Meritage home. That is so nice. Let's talk about ACs. On hot summer days, if you have a poorly built home, you're gonna need a bunch of AC to consistently be pumping out all the air leakage to support the entire home and to be able to keep it cool in the summer. What that means is that you're wasting more money on electricity. Okay, so our homes, think about it this way. You don't need a huge AC unit. All you need is a tiny or small AC unit to be able to support the entire house. That's all it needs to be able to keep it cool. It's almost again like a refrigerator, like a jetty cup, okay? It's gonna function really well where you use less electricity, saving you money. How great is that to be able to save that money and be able to use it for other things? I know that I would love that. HVAC returns. So in this situation, HVAC returns, the bigger, the better. Bigger is better situation. We at Meritage Homes use these huge, large HVAC returns, okay? And what this does, it accommodates for a bigger filter so that the air moves slower and catches more air particles. And those air particles is gonna include pollen, it's gonna include dust, it's gonna include allergens, making your home safer, more energy efficient, with better air quality, a cleaner home, providing a life built better really ultimately. So to recap all the things that we talked about, with a system, with our high performance homes, with all the tons of things that we include in our homes that the other guys don't, why not buy a Meritage home, right? You're gonna save money, you're gonna be able to provide a better life for your family, a cleaner air. Meritage is the answer for your solution to buying a home.